Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we pretty much happened to complete another scenario. Specifically, Mad Ambition. It was interestingly in its own way, and now it's time to follow it up with a scenario I was told to do immediately after Echo's Renegade. Now, I should mention, it does say levels 20 to 25, and the characters here are much higher level. That's because it happened to say in the README, yes, I read those, that if you are making a party solely through the high-level party maker, that it should be a lot higher or you'll be drastically underpowered. And it strongly suggested using items from the Artifacts Hall. So, since it suggested make your characters 5 to 10 levels higher, I did just that and built it up to level 30. So that's what we're going into this with. It also mentioned a couple other things, but anyway, let's go on with this. A personally addressed letter came a few days before today, reading, "We here at Sunset Creek have been plagued by a brigand problem. I am the Imperial Liaison here, and I am enlisting your aid due to the unresponsiveness of the Imperial bureaucracy. Come to the region and you will be paid handsomely for your services." It was a fairly official-looking document. Plus, it was delivered by hand by an errand boy, not posted in an inn somewhere. This person was seeking very specific help when he sent out that letter. The last night was spent in an abandoned farmhouse which, according to the sign near the homestead, belonged to a General Field Marshal Abadan. The man and his family appear to have been killed, although their killers had disappeared, making it a comfortable, if not morbid, place to get some rest. The road to Sunset Creek continues to the north and dips into a small valley to the northwest. The brigands should become a presence shortly thereafter. Okay, and already we got some fairly nice beds. Rubbing the sleep out of your eyes. This room sure wasn't the best in the farmhouse. It was probably used by the farmhands, but at least we could keep the cold air out. The place doesn't smell particularly good, but at least the family died outside rather than in here. Oof. Grim. There is an open secret passage here, however it appears to be fixed in the open position. Whether the mechanism is smashed or it's designed to be used once, we don't know. There's a letter here. Read it. Dear Abadan, apologize, but I will be terse here. You may call me K. I have come to you to speak of your son's death, and a way in which you may exact both justice and revenge. I have attached to this letter documents concerning the death of your son, Malachi. Read them and commit their contents to memory, then burn them. I do not want it known that such sensitive materials are being casually read, as I might then be traced. The brigand attacks Sunset Creek has been experiencing lately are not merely random vultures attacking a weak colony. They are agents of another Rakshasa. I am not aware as to whether or not this new threat is related to the one which killed Malachi. I will investigate more and contact you in a brief while. Remember, burn the forms when you are through with them. Read this one. Dear General Abadan, I was surprised when I read your first letter to me. You have researched the circumstances of your son's death almost as much as I have experienced them. I do not know how you access such secret documents, especially with being so isolated from Solaria, but you are right. A Rakshasa named Sabretooth was responsible for the circumstances of his death. Dervish Malachi was actually murdered, however, by a mind-controlled mutated beast by the name of Zenbu, who used to be Casimir, one of Lord Euban's bodyguards before Sabretooth. Casimir is currently deceased. Admittedly, I was not aware that Sabretooth was not the only Rakshasa making political movements. Plus, I cannot conclusively answer your questions on General Footracer. Again, my condolences for your loss. Signed, the Province Governor of Iblis, Hunter. Okay, that's just a secret passage out of here. Interesting. Whoever this poor girl was, likely Abadan's daughter, she was killed in a way that brigands might be apt to use. Which is to say, until she was done in, she was likely wishing that she would be killed more speedily. Nothing on these bookshelves. Poor girl. This appears to be where the fighting began. Some of the farmhands, identified by their subpar and crude equipment not intended for fighting, were shot down by brigand archers. There are a few corpses of the raiders here as well. The farmhands were ill-prepared, but not defenseless. Well, at least that was the case. Whoever General Abadan was, he was nothing if not strong. From the looks of things, the man emerged from the open passage in his room, took his axe, and essentially ran down the veranda. But he didn't just run. He took his axe and smashed everything, including the enemies and his house's fence. He was killed by what appears to be a magically fired arrow that shattered his helmet, drilling through both his entire skull and the helmet. Impressive. I ended up under the impression that possibly we might not be able to sell things here. Well, they tried to defend themselves. Pity it didn't last. The woman here has a large arrow going straight through her skull. It's not any arrow either. It looks like it's at the center of a profoundly lethal crater. Her skull isn't merely pierced, it's obliterated. Whoever shot this woman down was obviously after a glorious kill and nothing more. The killer didn't even bother looting her body. There's another building here. This is likely the barn, I imagine. Both of them are likely the barns. Yep, it's the barn. There's a horse here. This door is... Okay, leave the door alone. Wait, these are doors? Hey, we have a horse! I'm not going to say anything about how horrible it is to steal a horse here, but honestly the family's dead. It would be even more horrible to leave the horses trapped inside. Well, time to move on. General Field Marshal Abadan's estate. Visitors are welcome. Abadan's plantation, 2 miles northeast. Sunset Creek, 17 miles north. If we wanted to leave, well, the way's open right there. Now, we're staying. Alright. Up ahead, there's a bunch of brigands sitting on the road. These must be part of the gang we were called here to beat up. We haven't noticed this yet, but there's no real way to get around them. Not only are they at a bottleneck, there's also a fair deal of them. If we want to get down this road, we'll have to get down and dirty with them. Alright, let's deal with them. The camp of brigands here sees us. There's just no getting around it. But why are they milling around? They're taking a good look at us, and now... Hey! They're fleeing? What gives? Chase them. The brigands are beginning to realize that we're not really slowing down. Suddenly, some of them stop in their tracks. It's a rather transparent distraction technique. A few of them are stopping so that the rest of them can escape. It's a remarkably selfless tactic for brigands to use. Brigand Marine. Interesting. Yeah, those archers are the ones who need to die. Cast Divine Fire again. Effective. Still 3. Jeez. He needs more defense. Alright, is there anything here of any use? Doesn't look like there is. Looks like we can continue on there, but I want to regain my spell energy, please. It looks as if the brigands tore this wall up completely. It couldn't have been overwhelmingly powerful, but it would have been a nice position to defend, assuming that Sunset Creek wouldn't actually be attacked from the inside. There's nobody left here, and nothing that isn't bolted to the ground. It's a fairly dismal sight. Is that a campsite up in the distance? If so, why is it perched on that ledge? The only person who would want to go there is... Oh no, a sniper. God damn, we're being hit, but there's no arrow. Is this magic? Whoever the sniper is, we're in definite danger of our lives while standing in range of it. What's worse is it doesn't look like we've got any way of reaching the sniper considering how tall that cliff is. Then how did the sniper get up there? So the sniper used a small crevasse in the mountain wall to slip into this rather wide and spacious spiraling pathway. Time to track this bastard down. He'll be getting a good taste of steel imminently. I had a feeling it was going to be something like that. That's strange. He's probably capable of shooting at me from this angle if he can fire at me from way atop the cliff, but he's not. The asshole is still here. What nerve! He's staring right at us. Does he want an honest duel or something? Unlikely. Attack! Wait! Why? The sniper's looking us over. He doesn't seem intent on attacking us anymore. Yes, it's exactly as I saw it. You're the one summoned here by K. What the hell? I believe you when you say that you're confused. I will see you later. Hun? How the hell does he plan on escaping? Wait! What? He teleported away, just like that. On the other hand, it is a good idea for a sniper to be able to escape at any time. Anyway, the really interesting item is standing behind the sniper. What? Was that the artifact he used to shoot at people without arrows? Or did he use it to teleport away? Regardless, this isn't the sort of equipment amateurs bring out. These brigands mustn't be fooling around. Can tell why the mayor called you here. How unfortunate. Looks like we weren't the only poor bastards getting shot up down there. The sniper decided to keep their equipment rather than dumping the bodies off the mountain. Honestly, it's a stroke of luck. Now we can use what these guys once had. Or we would, if any of it was useful. Okay, energy elixir. That is definitely useful. Edge sword, unidentified. One of slowing. Actually, do we need dragskin boot? We do need dragskin boots. I didn't even realize. Should've bought those. Wow. Whoever the sniper was, or whomever he works for, someone pulled all the stops to get this device set up here. The way it works is that it uses a bow to generate kinetic energy. This device is a power source that amplifies the energy and grants it extreme velocity. Essentially, we were being shot at by pure motion at extreme speeds. Interesting design. I like the idea. So, does that mean we were effectively being attacked by the Force in some way? Force bow! Alright, that appears to be everything there. Alright, let's leave. Strange. He knew who this K was. Who was the same person who spoke with the general down there who died regarding, well, Malachi and everything that happened there. This is unbelievable. This is beyond anything we were expecting. We thought the brigands would be organizing the occasional raid or something similar, but no, that's not it at all. They've put Sunset Creek under siege. The city has been forced to build rather ramshackle walls simply to keep the brigands from walking through, and from what we can see, they've succeeded in knocking the walls down once or twice before regardless. What's worse is we thought these brigands were located to the west of the river, explaining their presence there. No, their stronghold is actually to the east. That these brigands even exist west of the river shows a serious lack of security. Sunset Creek is in serious trouble. They'll need all the help we can give. Well, assuming we can even get there. As luck would have it, the brigands knocked out the bridge as well. Well, that's not good. Yes, the bridge here has been raised. The base supports for it are all that's still visible. If we're going to cross the river, it won't be from here. Psst! Hey, you folks! Follow me! Who is that man, and why is he talking to us? We can't really see any weapons on him. If he was a brigand, he'd at least be mildly armed. Might be a trap, but probably not. Hey, you fool! You don't like brigands, and I could use your help. This guy has to be for real. If he was a brigand, we'd have been ambushed far too easily before this point. We'll investigate that in a bit, after we speak with him. Hold on. Alright, we're in your face, let's speak. This man is sitting by a campfire, anxiously darting his eyes back and forth. True enough, he's unarmed. He seems relieved. Given that he isn't a brigand, that is understandable. Man, thank goodness I found you. Now maybe I can boat on out of here. But where are my manners? I'm Hopston. I was supposed to let some of Sunset Creek's better units do some recon, but they haven't come back yet. It's been far too long at this point, and I want to get out of here. How's Sunset Creek holding out? He turns his head behind him. The city is mostly visible across the river. Well, it's still there. Unfortunately, the bridge is out, and the brigands have taken control of the farms. We have a ramshackle wall, but it's tough to hold. How do you keep fed? Simple. We fish. That and we scavenge what little we can, but the farmers aren't too anxious to let us have anything. Not that I blame the farmers either. If they're caught trying to get us any rations, they get slain. Not fun. How long will the wall hold out? He shakes his head. Tough to say. On the one hand, Sunset Creek has a large supply of sturdy, fire-retardant wood. On the other hand, the brigands have numbers, and from whence we haven't the slightest. Were there 4 people with you? So, they're dead. Not that I hadn't figured that out already, but it's good to have it confirmed. What kind of boat is that? What kind of boat is that? Well, I call her Tenslayer. We got her by killing an encampment of 10 brigands. Are you asking me how she works? I haven't the slightest clue. All I know is she's not the only one of her type. The brigands use these babies to patrol the waters like sharks. She seems to run off of some sort of motor. All I know is whatever keeps Tenslayer going, it hasn't run out yet. I'm not totally sure of what all her controls are, but I know enough to get from point A to point B. Why do you need our help? He shakes his head. This boat isn't the only one of its kind. The brigands have many. Since they don't want any word getting from Sunset Creek to anywhere else, they patrol these waters fiercely. So far, we haven't received any help, and we haven't confirmed if anyone has gotten outside our brigand-held territory. Honestly, we've exhausted everything except for a few fishing boats, if you want to call them that. I wouldn't. Tenslayer is practically our only way to use the waters. If I were to cross here alone, I'd get ambushed and crushed, which is why I need your help. Okay, let's go. He nods. I never thought you'd see in my way, what with no other way for you to cross. But never mind that. I'm getting inside the boat. Follow me. Alright then. To the boat. Hey, take a seat already. I'm not starting up this boat until you're on board. Maybe you shouldn't keep Hopston waiting. Well, so much for the horses. They were nice, but... Oh! Oh! Wait a second. The bridge mooring into the shore is being retracted? And now water is beginning to move under the protruding sides of the boat. Don't be afraid. This baby works like a charm. Tenslayer works in mysterious ways. What the hell kind of boat are we on? Hopston seems unsurprised. Listen, I said to calm down, alright? It'll get us from this side of the river to the other. Seriously, Tenslayer works, I guarantee you that much. You'd better be right. Now I'll need you to fight off the brigands if we encounter any of them, understood? And don't worry if you can't fight them per se, so long as you can take the sustained fire, that'll be enough for me to get to the other side. The boat ride seems to be going okay so far. The vehicle is pretty fast, but at least it's not fast enough that we have to grab onto it and simply stay on. Plus, the thing seems to not care about where we sit, which is nifty. It's very well balanced. Wait a second, is that another boat? Hey, Hopston! Brigands! Hopston looks back and confirms what we just told him. Crap! Yeah, you're right, there's the brigands all right. You've got some time to prepare yourselves for the fight. I'll see what I can do about outrunning them in the meantime. Alright. Well, if they're behind us... Alright, I see them over there. How in the hell did they do that? Cursed strike. It's interesting. Still don't get how they were able to walk over the water like that. Alright, you get a blessing on Sheik. Alright, another lightning spray. We need to get those archers down. I'm still wondering how that one guy managed to get up like that. How any of those guys are able to get onto the water like that, actually. Addling strike. Cursed strike. Looks like we're gonna need to do that again. Alright, wait. Once more. Excellent. Oh, blinding strike. That's definitely not pleasant. And I just noticed there's rocks all around us that we can apparently use on each other. Addling strike, no idea what that did. Excellent. Excellent. Well, with all the brigands dead, the pilot appears to be pulling back. Finally. A lot of iron arrows. Nothing we need to use. Okay, we're getting pretty close to Sunset Creek now. Hang on for just a little bit longer. Finally. Move in any direction to continue. Well, thanks. That was an unusually large raiding group. You should tell the mayor about it. And if you want to help us fight the brigands, it would be appreciated. Right, we'll see you later. Oh, that was fascinating. And you know what? I'm going to end this episode here. A shorter episode, I know, but we just got to the town. And I kind of want to see what we can do here first. So, and I kind of want to... Yeah, I mean, I want to do the whole town in one episode. Draco used up a lot of spell energy. Probably shouldn't. But now that I think about it... No, we'll save for if we need the energy. Otherwise, we can just run outside and regain it the normal way. But checking out the town will be in the next episode. Till then, I'm Chester44. That is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.